Welcome back to How to Souls. My name is Rach, and today we're going to continue with our walkthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. So last time we conquered the, well, after a few deaths, the Dragon Shrari, Shrari, and now we're in the Dragon Shrine. Eyrie, where they nest, Shrine, where they worship the flipping dragon god, I don't know, ancient dragon. Yes, so next area, time to head up the stairs. So the cool thing about this area is, again, it's quite short. It's got a wee fun little gimmick. So you have these big armoured knights called Drake Blood Knights, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. And you have these little guys on the right. Look, I will point with my hand, right? So big guys and little guys. So the little guys are like dragon knights. Let's call them dragon knights, okay? Drake Blood, dragon knights, right? The dragon knights will not attack you. They're all about that honour. Unless you act dishonourably, okay? So that is, this big Drake Blood Knight wants to challenge us to a duel, which I don't think is very fair because it's about like 5 times my size. And if we decide, no, I'm not up for that, and we try and run past him, all the dragon knights will give chase, will turn aggressive, will come and also try and attack us as well. So the thing is, the gimmick with this area in Scholar of the First Sin is that you can't just run through it. All they want, well, I mean, you can, but it's hard with a lot of things chasing you. There's like doors to open and stuff that it is hard to run through. You can, but you shouldn't really. The gimmick is it wants you to duel these knights. So look, they're bowing, which is your hint that this is all about sort of like, you know, an honourable fight. These guys have the exact same moveset as their brothers in Hades. So easy enough, especially with that high agility, to dispatch them. Just sort of keep strafing around the outside, and these guys are like, cool, you did your duel, that's fine, great. As long as you don't attack them, they won't attack you. There's a Pharos Lockstone here. We're just going to quickly pop in there, which will open on this side here. Then we'll attack that and get this chest here. We did pick up a Pharos Lockstone in the previous area, so if you don't have one, you can always check out that previous episode where we had a wee look around Dragon Shrine. It was a good time. In here we have the Judgment set. So this is the same set worn by... Oh, it's what's his name in Dark Souls 1? The Velka guy. Yes, you know who I mean. After doing gargoyles in Dark Souls 1, you come down and the stairs and he's going, well, what is it? You know, the guy that we all accidentally attacked and then found out that he's the guy that forgives you for accidentally attacking people? Yeah, that guy. I'm pretty sure that's his armor set. And we've got another chest in here to pick up as well, which has 3 bonfire ascetics. So if you are farming areas, or if you want to get any areas to New Game Plus or Plus Plus or Plus 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 or whatever, there's 3 there. Alright, another jewel up ahead for us here. This guy has like a big heckin' hammer, so he's a little bit harder this time. My armor is actually broken, so that's not good actually. I do not want hit with this hammer. I got a bit stun locked there. I was literally just thinking there, I do not want to hit with this hammer wearing the Southern Ritual Band, which makes my HP 50% and all my armor broken, so I have no defense. Oh god. Right, do you know what? Even pros make mistakes, and I'm very pro, so I make big mistakes, you know? So I'm just gonna head back to Macduff, get my armor repaired, and that's a good start. I've died a few times now, so I probably would benefit from using a human effigy. I don't like losing max HP. I think it's a really punishing mechanic. It's fun because I guess it encourages you not to die, question mark. But no, so human effigy, there we go. Right, all repaired once again. Oh, of course that's not doing much damage because we are souls, we're out of souls. Ah, they actually have magic. I forgot about that. They've got magic. He shot off a little magic missile from his sword there. That was kind of cool. Alright, here's the guy that beat us. Oh my god, that damage. Oh. Do you see that health? He had like 1 health. He was kind of trying to show off because I was like, right, okay, one more flipping orb done, and no, he wasn't done. classic case of just like hit it hard. I was trying to save spells though, really. I was trying to save Great Resonant Souls for the next guy. Didn't want to waste one, but it wouldn't have been a waste. Anyway, we didn't die, so it's fine. We didn't die. Totally safe up here to grab this non-breathing chest. Be funny if I was lying. Oh, one twinkly twy. A twinkle twy. Up here, my guy. Hello, friends. Hello. There used to be a guy up here. Oh, he's got a great bow. There's a faint stone there if you want to infuse stuff with magic. Used to be a mage up here. He was very annoying because he would shoot you while you were trying to fight that guy up there. But yeah, I think this is one of the few areas, in my opinion, that they have changed for the better in Scholar of the First Sin. Because I love this mechanic of these guys, like, don't attack you as long as you fight honorably. I think that's really cool. Whereas before, it was a little different. We didn't have these Dragon Knights before. I kind of want to do a walkthrough of the vanilla version of Dark Souls 2 just because I want to play Dark Souls 2. I don't know if there's much demand for that though. I don't know if you guys need that. Like, who's playing vanilla in 2025? Let me know. Should I make you a walkthrough? I want to do the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough though. I've got too much to do and too little time to do it. Right, so we've beat that guy. The way to progress is through that door there, but we're just going to go over here and drop off the edge into this little hidden sort of sidey area here, which has a chest that is not breathing. But just to clarify, Titanite slab. That'll be the final upgrade level of our weapon. Yeah. And then through here, there is a big guy just there. He's got a great hammer and a great shield as well. So I guess we could... No, we're not getting away with the line of sighting this guy. We're gonna have to get in there. So we've got one Great Resonant Soul, so we can open up with that. Oh man, the shield bash. I tried to get in there behind him. My controller didn't really respond. Right, he's down. Very good. Cool. He didn't drop anything. He was all special, like he was going to drop something, and then he didn't. Skeptic Spice, Twilight Herb. Nice, nice, nice. And a wee door to open here. This door is to the Dragon Shrine inside the Dragon Shrine. Full of the dragon guys who do dragon things. So it's this little hidden area, and you get invaded by Dark Spirit, Dragon Man. Oh, and you also get third Dragon Ring. Which is your fat ring, favor and protection. I'm trying to see if Dragon Man is coming down the stairs. I don't think he is. So health, stamina, and equipment load. There's 3 of them, and that is the most powerful one. That actually is probably going to be good for any builds. So let me just pop it on. Top off my health before we deal with this Invader. There he is. Dragon fan. Villard. I like that. Villard. He's a villain. And he's dead. Now, some might say that I fight dishonorably, and I say there is no such thing as dishonor in Dark Souls 2. This game is so full of BS that you have to win. Just win by any cost, man. Poison people, snipe people, cheese people. There is no dishonor in this game. Right. This is the Petrified Egg. So if you take it to Magarold at the Iron Keep, so just as you come into Iron Keep and you go right, you can't miss him, really. He's at the end of the road, and he will let you join the Dragon Remnants Covenant. PvP Covenant. In the end, you get to look like a dragon man doing dragon things, which is pretty cool. Also, don't miss, there's a chest here in the corner, which is not breathing. I can't wait for one to be breathing and catch me out. Petrified something. Lots of petrified things in this room. We haven't visited the crows for a while, but just as a wee refresher, petrified something count as something smooth and silky, which is what the crows in this game are after. And so you've got small, smooth and silky stone. Smooth and silky stone, there we go. and petrified something. So these are the 3 things that you can trade with the crows to get infusion stones, weapons, or even a ring or 2. Lots of things. So I feel like we should go and do that and see what we get at some point. This chest has a fragrant ranch of yore and crystal magic weapon. So if you are a spell sword, that is your best sorcery, your best intelligence-based weapon buff right there. Crystal magic weapon, very good. And with that, that is that little side area done. There's only one path available to us now, and it is up these big, very exciting looking stairs up to the ancient dragon shrine. So of all these guys, the one in the middle there at the top of the stairs is gonna attack us. I don't think there's anything back here. No, we're good just to head on up the stairs. And yeah, like I said, if you try and like run past him, they'll get a wee bit pissed off. They're like, no honor! So we're gonna fight him. It's a shame he doesn't have a name. I feel like this guy should have a name. He's well cool. Look at his dual heckin', what are they, axes? No, they're swords. They're like spear swords. They don't have hilts. Or is it that they do have hilts, they don't have, I don't know, parts of a sword. I don't know. But yeah, little humanoid enemies that know how to dodge are a bit of a nightmare for mage characters. We could maybe try and see if we can get him like caught in the door. Or we can use the stairs to our advantage here. And hope that some of his attacks might go over our heads. Yeah. If there's a wee note, so I changed to Dark Orb from Resonant Soul there because Resonant Soul costs souls to cast, but it wasn't doing that much more damage than Dark Orb. So I just switched back. And yeah, these guys leave us alone. They leave us be because we fought their guy. But if we had run, they would have taken that personally. Nothing at the sides there that I recall. I wouldn't have minded being wrong. But nope, we're good. Feels so wrong. They make me so nervous when they like turn round. And through the gate to... Oh, what a sight. This is Ancient Dragon. Right, you've not got tinnitus. I just skipped that there because it is quite an uncomfortable sound. Yeah, that's his voice. Isn't it beautiful? The curse of life is the curse of want, and so you peer into the fog in search of answers. I was obsessed with that. See, when this game first came out, and that was like the little flavor text that we got. I was just like, that is so fun. Like, that's just so like cool sounding. And it's Ancient Dragon that says it to you. So, that's him said all he wants to say. You can fight this guy. And we will. And we'll kill him and release him from this mortal coil. He's very old. Look, he's got like heckin' swamp growing from him. I think we would be doing him a favour. A favour? We'd be doing him a dad? We'd be doing him a favour. But he gave us something very important there. So just to point that out first of all, over here in Keys, he gave us the Ashen Mist Hearts. Delve into the memories of the withered. So you'd be forgiven for getting here and then being a little bit stuck and being like, what do I do? All you have to do is read item descriptions, bruh. Manifestation of the Ashen Mist received from the Ancient Dragon. The magic of the Ancient Dragon allows one to delve into the memories of the withered. So, how do we think? Have we come across anything in this game so far that's been like withered, dead, big heckin' ancient corpses, giants? Perhaps, yes, we have. So now we can do giant memory things with this. Yeah, we do want to fight Ancient Dragon. We do. However, what we got? We got 0, 11, Dark. Is it worth resting? Probably not, because we'd have to fight our way here again. Bear in mind as well, if we fight the Ancient Dragon and we die, which is very easy to do, he does crazy damage. then obviously we have to make our way here again, but also the Honourable Dragon Knights will take that personally as well. So we want to try and get this in one shot if possible. So I'm going to go ahead and swap the ring. Probably third dragon ring is the least useful one. For fire, just in case we get caught in the... Actually, to be fair, I think if we get caught in the fire, I don't even think this is going to save us. I think it just does insane damage, but you never know. And then this if we get caught in the stomp. I'm going to go ahead and eat some twilight herbs, get some spells back. Let's do another one. And then I think maybe one of the cheaper ones to get the last cast back. Was it 5? 6, 5? I don't remember. Hopefully this isn't a waste. It was a waste. Okay. Well, never mind. I can't count. But yeah, okay, we've got the spells back. Right. Time for Ancient Dragon. Okay, so it is important that we fight this boss. If you're unconfident, if you've not got max equipment, etc., you can come back here later. But eventually, if you want to do all bosses in this game, we need to fight Vendrick. The only way we'll get the secret final boss of this game, Aldia, is if we kill Vendrick. And the only way we can kill Vendrick is by first... Well, we have to weaken him by being in possession of 5 giant souls. So as you can see here, we've got 1. Killing the Ancient Dragon gives us another 1, and then we can collect the other 3 on our adventures coming up. But yeah, so it's kind of important Ancient Dragon has one of those souls for fighting Vendrick. So yeah, this boss could be really difficult if it weren't for one very simple, very cheesy method that works really, really well for fighting him. And that is literally just to hang out by his back left foot. So we're just going to go in there, we're going to squeeze in between his toes, and that will limit his moveset considerably. It's quite a safe place to be. It's not safe. It's a safer place to be than right in front of his face, put it that way. Because the fire that he breathes is crazy, as I mentioned before. So we're going to hang out by his foot in between the toes. We're going to do 1 attack. Literally, yeah, 1 attack at a time. Don't risk a second one unless you're, I guess, using something really, really quick and small, like a dagger. Please don't use a dagger. Yeah, 1 attack, because his stomp comes really quickly with not much warning, and we're going to need to be able to roll out of the way of that and get back into position before he starts doing other attacks. He will take off into the sky now and then, hopefully not too often, to breathe fire at us. What we're going to do is the same strategy as with Guardian Drake, whatever, the previous dragon boss, and we're going to sprint towards the tail. This is why Chloranthy Ring I thought was quite important for this fight, because stamina is going to be an issue here. But yeah, we just sprint towards the tail. Sometimes it can move, so obviously we're going to be fighting this unlocked. Sprint towards the tail, and then as quick as we can manage to get back to that foot before he starts doing other attacks. So if we do this right, we should lock him into only doing stomp attacks and flying heckin' targeted breath attacks. That is easy in theory. Easy in theory, but in practice he's got a ton of HP, and if we mess up getting a bit too greedy, the stomp does a lot of damage, which is another reason why I'm making sure that we've got appropriate rings and not using stuff that is broken, etc. Right, so I've been chatting a lot. Let's just try it. I'll show you how it works, and if you're having trouble, it's probably because you are being a bit greedy. Because in theory, if we do 1 attack at a time... Oops. If we do 1 attack at a time, it's not too bad. Oh wow, okay, he gives us... He's like, are you sure you meant to attack me there? Yeah, I did. Okay, right. Back left foot. Right, so he stomped there, so we're going to make sure we get back in front of the foot. And then we've got time to attack. So when he does that, he's Doing a fire breath, which will not attack you. Sorry, I was like, am I misremembering here? No, we're good. So that little step there is a fire breath that will not hurt you. However, here we have to run towards the tail. Run, 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 run. Okay, I was a little bit slow there. Oh, and then he fell on me as well. That's not good. It's okay though. What we're gonna do is, there we go. Look for an opportunity here to heal. Wait and see what he does here. Right, little stomp. Means we can pop a Radiant Life Gem. Maybe even an Estus for a treat. Go on then, for a treat. Just wait and see what he does. Right, little step there. Okay, the stomp. You can just... I like to roll. I didn't roll there. Right, one attack, okay? Little stomp there. So he's bleeding. That's not going to hit us because of where we're standing. So we got a couple hits in there. Let's see what he does now. We just want to be ready to either roll out of the way. Oh, he's jumping. He's jumping. Run to the tail. Run to the tail. So hopefully, if you're by the tail, he's not going to land on you like he did with me the first time. So back to the toes. Right, and he's stomping, but we just ran straight through. Back to the toes. Oh, I'm out of Great Resonance, so he's flying. Okay, to the tail. To the tail, to the tail, to the tail. Definitely a patience game this, because the strat is foolproof, but only if you don't get too greedy. Oh, yeah, I was going to say I was surprised I didn't get hit there, but I did. It was like delayed. Right, I'm just going to get another Radiant Life Gem here ready. Right, he's flying to the tail. I'm actually going to pop this here. Perfect. Okay, I'm back to the toes. Right, Resonant Soul's not doing nearly as much as Great Resonant Soul. Right, he's flying to the tail. I can't even see the tail. Oh, we got away with that. Oh, we got away with that. I just sort of saw that it went to the right. Right. Is he... Oh, that was him doing a melee attack there. Right, let me just wait and see what he does now. Do not throw this away at this stage, because getting back here is a pain in the ass. So just patience. Wait and see what he does. Right, little step is you can get a good few attacks in here, because this is perfectly safe. We want enough stamina to be able to run towards the tail though. Like, oh, that was weird. He did like a little step, but then did a stomp. Right, he's doing the breath that will avoid us. Just keep, yeah, walking into the toes, and that'll avoid you. Alright, little stomp. Is it breath again? Nope, it's a stomp. Always worth sort of waiting to make sure. What are we doing here? Are we doing the breath? Alright, here we go. Yeah, we had plenty of spells in the end. I wasn't needing to use all those herbs. You gonna stomp? Yeah, you stomp. Yeah, so the key is just knowing when to attack and when not to attack, really, with this strat. Right, he's doing the fire. Let rip. Careful on the stamina. One more fire breath should be him. I think this is a stomp. Yeah, there we go. You want to be just really far away from that because it's got a big old AoE and it hits really hard. Now don't get greedy, wait and make sure it's a breath. Alright, down goes the ancient dragon. Oh, what the frick? The fire hit me! Oh, that's a bit scary. If I wasn't wearing that fire ring, that might have done crazy damage to me. But we'd killed him anyway, so... yeah, so actually... one of the easiest bosses with that strat, but one of the most impossible bosses without that strat, I find. I've never managed to kill him not doing that. Anyway, for killing him, as aforementioned, we did get a giant soul. We also got a butt ton of souls and a petrified dragon bone, so it was not too bad. I believe now as well all the dragon knights be like, why would you do that? He was chill! Why would you kill him? Or do they respect me? I think they're now aggressive. I don't think they respect my unjustful murder. Oh no, they do! They're like, damn, okay, I am the new- oh. I am the new dragon lord who is afraid of nothing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a fun fight. I like a boss like that that has a really good cheese that there's just no reason not to do it, like ceaseless discharge kind of thing. There's no reason not to do it. So yeah, again though, if you are not bothered about doing all bosses and you don't need Vendrick and you don't need Aldia, you just kind of want to like play Dark Souls 2, like any percent, you don't have to kill this boss. But it is fun, that is a butt ton of souls. I don't even know what I'm going to spend them on. A couple points in endurance. Wow, what a treat. So that is the Dragon Shrine. So where do we go next? Well, you're just going to have to subscribe. And I'll show you in the next episode. We're going to go around, we're going to collect the giant memories, and we're going to get giant souls and do all sorts of fun adventures, culminating in the giant lord boss fight, the flippin' big boy with the big coat and the hat and stuff. Yeah, so that'll be fun. That's a bit of a unique episode coming up because we've officially discovered all areas now in the base game, which is kind of a fun milestone. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Once again, subscribe to see the next part and join me for our quest to find all the giant memories. If you like the video, then I like you. Take care of yourselves. Don't you dare go hollow. I'll see you in the next video.